Late Throwback Thursday Throwdown. I do apologize for the lateness of this. I was on the phone with mi madre cross country in Arizona, and just want to make sure touch base with her. I haven't touched base a lot with her just to see what's going on. So sorry that tonight's gonna be kind of a late, a little bit on the short side Throwback Thursday as well. But I still hope, because it's gonna be amazing no matter what, because you guys are gonna be here, is play some fun games and play something from the past, a blast from the past. And a game that I thought of that would be perfect, because last stream I played Super Lucky's Tale for the Xbox One X, because X gonna give it to you. I thought, okay, well, why not go with the Super theme some more? Yeah, Super Nintendo one thing, but what about Super Mario World? I don't know if... I think the only time I really played Super Mario World, and I could be wrong, was, I think I only played it once, and it was for the Mario-thon. I played with Brian, we actually played from start to finish. That was actually the very first stream I ever done on Twitch. Fun factoid for all those watchers on youtube.com/RoadButtonJamFest, and you're wondering what the hell my Twitch site's like. That's really how it is. And if you really want to see the first stream, it is on that very YouTube channel. I don't know if Twitch is changing things up, but I tried to recently export my more recent streams, and it doesn't give me that option, which is weird because it still shows I'm authenticated through YouTube. Nothing changed with my YouTube side of things, so I don't know what's going on with that. But Mr. Svargon, I'm sorry I failed you on This Is Not Hong Kong 97, and I'm sorry I'm late because I was talking on the phone with my mom. But how are you doing, my man, Mr. Svargon? Well, I don't know. I'm sorry you're my nuts. I'm not saying you're my nuts. So, this is not Mr. Svargon nuts. Don't worry about that. I love you, buddy. How you doing? Welcome to Throwback Thursday Throwdown, Mr. Svargon. Everyone, this awesome overlay you see right here. If you're watching this at youtube.com/RoadButtonJamFest, you see down there all that cool stuff. This whole overlay. Except, the gifts I picked down there. This is Mr. Sofargon516, so check him out as always. Mama James. I had to talk to my mama, okay? I had to touch base with my mom in Arizona because I had to say, yo, mom, I'm coming out for Christmas. And she's like, ah! Want to make sure. I'm glad to hear you do well. That makes me feel good. So I'm going to play this amazing game called Super Mario World. And this is not my first time playing it, so, as you can tell. And I guess I could kind of see the chat as part of the stream itself. I didn't really think about that, but yeah, maybe I'll do this. I don't know what's more efficient. I guess I could look at the chat through this, and if it doesn't work out, then we have problems. So what I'm gonna do, because the weird thing would not the weird thing. It's not like, oh, it's so weird. So the fact of the matter is, the Super Nintendo Classic per se looks a little small, I think. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make it a little bigger, little big, right, Michael Jordan? Welcome to Jurassic Park. Bad joke, Goldblum impression. Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool, I don't know, I'm taking off my glasses because I can't see them, is missing again! Looks like Bowser is at it again. How was my day? Man, happy Thursday. My day is great. It was just busy. I was in lab for most of the day today. I had some classes, but I was mostly in lab. And they do this technique. I'm going to throw something at you. They do something called the patch clamp. And it's this technique just to kind of, not to sound snooty, but basically what patch clamp is you have this glass apparatus, or what they call a pipette, and you create a suction seal with a cell, with an individual cell, and then you try to use it as a way to measure certain things about that cell, electrophysiology in terms of things. If you really want to get technical, haha. But basically, it just helps you measure things about the cell. And, not to get any more technical with that. And the technique itself, I call it blow jobbing the cell. Because you have to suck with your mouth, with the mouthpiece, to create this reverse suction to create a membrane break with the glass. It's weird. Basically, I was doing that for hours, and it's really hard to do.
Are you sure it's really hard? Are you really good at giving blowjobs?
Shut up, Arnold! It's not dirty. Hi, from Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Well, hello there! Aspie8675. I need to read better, but hello from Ontario, Canada. Up north. I'm not really quite up as north as you guys. I'm over down here in the wee Americas. In Pennsylvania. Almost as scary as Transylvania. But hello there. Thank you for joining me, this random guy from Playing Super Mario World. And thank you so much for everyone. Welcome SP8675 to the Red Button Army. I salute you, kind sir. Thank you. I'll just rambling on about what I did today in terms of I work in a lab and all the craziness we have to deal with. So you might hear some C language. You might even hear Arnold.
Oh my god, don't bring me up. He's really weird.
Go Pittsburgh. Well, I'm not quite at Pittsburgh, but you know what? I go with you. I go with you. As long as you go holla for that. How are you doing, by the way, Aspie? It's nice to meet you. This cow loves Mario. Well, good to know. Not to ignore you, Aspie, not for a second. Another follower, Mr. Fergan, was asking, and he's telling you you're stuck with us forever, I guess. Oh, Solid Green, it's people! No. Welcome to Throwback Thursday Throwdown, by the way. Mr. Sofargon, you asked previously about where's where's Kate the Great? Currently, Katie is actually doing some schoolwork. So she went upstairs to work on schoolwork because one of the assignments deals with the audio. So I kind of got that done a little beforehand, but she's working on it. So I give her my best. She gives you all her very best. So you remind me of Howard. Oh, okay, I think that's better. I mean, some people said I remind them of Sheldon. I don't know why, but you know what? I'll go with that. I'm down with Howard. He's the science type. He's the engineering type. That works out fine with me.
Oh my god, please. You know, you're now stuck with this guy from this random streams, and you know, you hear about Arnold and Ray Romano, and you think he's crazy.
Yeah, I know, schoolwork. Sorry, you might think I'm really crazy. Don't worry, these impressions, I mean, they're real people, are here, so. I'm so glad that you're, you know, continue and save. Super Mario World. I guess I should talk about the game I'm playing, right? That's kind of the territory. Not that I'm talking to y'all, and obviously you guys can ask me questions, talk to me as much as you want, so it's not me trying to be standoffish. But I guess technically I should talk about, oh, that's true. Everyone has a little Sheldon in them, especially in the Twitch world. That's pretty true. Me, I'm always like, try to tell my friends about hemoglobin and stuff like that, and they just roll their eyes like, okay, dude, what the hell's hemoglobin? Is that a new DC hero?
Like, now! It ferries iron through your blood. Tetrameric protein.
Anyway, enough of that. I'm not trying to be all snooty with the science here. I don't know why science have to be. I'm not snooty. Science is not snooty. Anyway, Super Mario World. I remember playing this game when I was really young. And this is, I remember seeing this on a TV on at that time, I'm gonna really age myself, the new Super Nintendo. Yeah, this game came out 26 years ago, and it makes me feel so old to admit that I was cognizant when it first came out. But yeah, I remember this being a big thing, and I remember like, when we got the system, and this was a game. This game came with the system. Yes, games came with systems when they first came out in that time. Not later on as a holiday bundle. And this was the shit. This game was amazing. And I unlocked so much. I unlocked like Star World and things like that. And I have two older sisters. And one of them I disowned after this. Oh no, I'm just kidding. But my oldest sister, I don't know how she did it, and it's obviously a mistake. We were young kids, but she deleted my file. As you can tell, you have 3 files on this game, and she deleted my file where I unlocked so much stuff, and I was, as a young man, I was kind of pissed. Now it wasn't a case where I threw rocks at her or went in a fist fight with my sister over this. I just remember being like, "What happened to my saved file? Oh my god, I worked so hard on it! Oh my god!" And then I just continue playing the game and just try to get back all that stuff I lost, you know? I still like look, I don't say, I always look like sad when I looked at the Super Nintendo. And are you putting up those crazy GIFs on your screen? Yes, I am. These crazy GIFs are part of my stream, and this overlay is done by a really good friend, Mr. Supergon516, so, oh my god, yeah. So I hope you don't mind the crazy GIFs. I could take them away. I just feel, I don't know, I like, I'm gonna go on a lot of tangents tonight because I'm geeking out because I have a new person in the army. But aren't you lucky? You get to be singled out. But so when I started streaming a little over a year ago, God, it's been 2 years ago. Jesus, I've been streaming for 2 years. Jesus Christ, what have I been doing with my life? Outside of being with you cool people. But when I started streaming, all I didn't have a great anything. And all I had was the Elgato. And all I was able to do was have just the, like, basically it would be like, I don't know if I could have it right now. Let's see if I could. No, not like that. I had the pure, just the game. Just the pure game was on the screen. I couldn't have myself on the screen or anything else. I need nothing fancy. And basically just heard me talk and then the game audio. And that was just purely it. Nothing wrong with that. If that's how you roll, nothing wrong with that. And I still do that to this day sometimes. Sometimes I'll switch to that old school mode of mine. But once I got a new little bit of hardware, the new laptop, which is very recent, I'm now able to do what is known as open broadcaster, so I can do somewhat fancier things, like have this really nice overlay from my good friend, Mr. Sforgonda, who made it. Thank you so much. And who I met during a stream a while ago.
He keeps doing this. I'm sorry. He keeps rhyming like a crazy person.
Shh, Arnold. But the thing was that now... And so my first streams, before I even had an overlay, I just put myself on the screen, and then I had like a chat, and I was excited when I could get the chat on the screen, and then I thought, okay, I need something else on the screen because the game was like had borders to it. So I don't know, I just put GIFs, and then I just kind of kept that for a little while. I missed some of the chat, and right now I'm going off of the my stream screen, which is probably not the smartest thing. I'm going to pull up the chat through Twitch right now, and hopefully I didn't miss anything. I am sorry if I did. If you did ask me a question and I didn't see it, I do apologize in advance. But they're awesome. I'm glad that you like it. And Mr. Forgot said, "Hey, I can make it look like an accent." Okay. Oh, about my sister, I'm assuming? I'm assuming you're talking about killing my sister, or doing something to my sister. I'm surprised you haven't put SpongeBob or Ninja Turtles up. I should. I love SpongeBob and Ninja Turtles, and the thing is I keep adding to the GIFs. When I have nothing better to do, I add to the GIFs. So, but it's been a while since I added to the little GIF pile in the lower left. So if anything, I'm going to have to add some SpongeBob and Ninja Turtles. That's going to have to happen. And when I get back, right now I'm in Pennsylvania, but once I get back to the desert of Arizona where I actually have my legit Super Turtle, not the Super Turtle Classic, I will, you can hold me to this unless something else happens that's not in my control, but I will play Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, which I have for the Super Nintendo. I will play that for a stream, and we will talk nothing but turtles. And do you guys have any stories about Super Mario World yourself? I'm open to listen to them. Like, you know, open platform. I'm not the only one that needs to ramble. Mr. Supergod says, Aspie said that. I'm surprised you haven't put SpongeBob and Turtles yet. That's true. I'm so sorry I misread your name there. That's my bad. Man, you just keep part of their army and I'm already messing up shit. Damn, I'm sorry. Mr. Argan says, hey, I know you and Kate are scientists, but I never asked what kind of scientists are you guys? Okay. Could we keep a secret? Could we keep a secret? Could I trust you guys with a secret? That dinosaurs? No, that was bad Jeff Goldblum impression. I'm gonna go to Iggy's castle because Iggy is sticky with it. I'm gonna tell you what type of scientists we are. If you could keep this in a DL. All right. Trump's not here, right? Okay. We're evil scientists. I just spilled the beats. We're evil scientists. I'm sorry. We're trying to create superpower serums for ourselves and then rule the world. I'm sorry. I just had to reveal that. I had to tell you what kind of scientists we are. I'm just kidding. Aspie. If you don't mind me saying that like that, I guess. I dare you to eat pizza while you play Ninja Turtles. I will. You know what? Okay, I have to make a note of that because I could easily forget that. But no, pizza is amazing. First off. And I will totally take that on. That actually sounds like a great idea. Play Ninja Turtles and eat pizza is a great idea. Unfortunately, I have to wait till I'm in Arizona where I got access to the game. That's going to happen late December. But you have something to look forward to late December. I will play Turtles and eat pizza. that I'm gonna try my best to arrange. What kind of pizza do you guys? I think I asked you this before, Mr. Morgan. So sorry if I have to repeat the question. But what kind of pizza do you guys like? Because pizza is life. So is cereal. I love cereal, but pizza is life. That is the question. This music's pretty damn awesome. God, this game is great. I mean, I've been recently playing Super Mario Odyssey, and that game is awesome. It has a lot of good touches too. Like I don't want to spoil too much, but it has touches to other older Mario games. Some tongue-in-cheek, some are pretty like obviously awesome. But I think like personally, there's a debate in the world of Mario, and the debate is what's the best Mario game. And I could be wrong, but I think the popular opinion it's either I almost got my ass kicked on that. The big thing right now when it comes to Mario games, hold on, I need to take care of myself in Koopa form. I have to kill myself. That's totally me. Look at that. It's got the hair. It's got the evil grin. It's got glasses. That's totally me with the Koopa shell on. But, you know, secretly, I call it the super ego, but I hate myself. Die, evil me! Or should I say good me, because I'm really the evil me. Alright. What I was about to say was, there's a big thing in the Super Mario world where I think, in terms of favorite games, now, in favorite games, it's either Super Mario World or Super Mario Bros. 3. And there's some people that say Super Mario 64 or Super Mario Galaxy. Mostly it's Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario World. That's like the debates. And I would personally say between Mario Bros. 3 and Mario World, my favorite is Mario World. What is your guys' favorite? I'm curious if it's between those two, or if you have another Mario game that's your favorite, let me know. Because personally, I really like Mario World, but one of my favorite games of all time is not a traditional Mario game. It's actually Super Mario RPG, which is also on the Super Nintendo Classic, which is awesome. I love Super Mario RPG. One of the last games that Square made for Nintendo before they went off to Sony to make Final Fantasy VII and so on and so forth before they returned back. Alright, so let's talk about something that's more important, which is pizza. Asby says, hey, I'm big on green olives. Yum. Pepperoni and bacon. Oh, okay, I dig that. Mr. Organ says, hey, spinach and mushrooms, which is great. Over the weekend, he had feta and spinach pizza, which sounds amazing. White pizza is usually pretty good. Asby says, but I made a pretty damn good gourmet pizza the other day. Prosciutto, honey drizzle. Hold on, I need to pause this, okay? I need to pause to read this out. Prosciutto, honey drizzle, goat cheese, basil, and nectarines. Damn! Instead of tomato sauce, a white Vladimir honey sauce. Holy crap! Why don't you make me pizza? That sounds freaking delicious. White balsamic. Just with I think that's a correction. Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. 3. I like Mario Paint as a kid. Mario Paint is actually pretty freaking cool. Super Mario World or Super Mario Bros. 3 for me. Another like between those two. It's hard to decide between those two. Don't get me wrong. I still feel like almost like a tinge of guilt if I admit that I like Mario World even more than Super Mario Bros. 3. Because then when I play Super Mario Bros. 3, then I'm like, man, this game is awesome. And right now I'm playing Super Mario World, so my view is getting a little biased right now because I'm having fun playing this game. This stream, believe it or not, it's more than just me randomly. It's me actually like playing the game. I'm not a pro player, as you can tell, so if you're expecting a speed run, I do apologize. I am not a speed runner. I wish I was. I guess I could be if I just practice. But I'm too busy being an evil scientist. Oh, I fudged that up real bad. All right, I think it's the left one. Fuck! All right. Fuck! All right, I gotta get one of these. Damn it! Super Mario Bros. 2 was pretty good too. Jimmy Neutron. I should get that hair. I should get my hair like a big poof, like that. And do that. Actually, me and Katie, my girlfriend Katie, we made pizza this weekend. I think I told you this, Mr. Swagon, but I want to ask you know, we made a gourmet pizza ourselves. We made it where, okay, so we had the crust. Yeah, duh, right, crust. But on top of the crust, we put a little bit of olive oil. Okay, sounds normal. Then we put like rice on there. Then we put broccoli and carrot, Asian vegetable slaw on there, right? Then we put orange chicken on that. So we had orange, and then we put mozzarella cheese. And then we cook it. The chicken's already cooked. Some of it's already kind of cooked before we put it in the oven, so it kind of cooks evenly. So basically, we made orange chicken pizza. It's weird, right? You cross rice, cheese. Like, you think, wait, what? It was freaking delicious. I tell you, you should make it. It is amazing. It is freaking. Your pizza sounds freaking dope. I'm not trying to outdo your pizza. I would love to have your pizza right now. But I just want you to know that we made an arson pizza quite recently, and I'm proud of it. I think it's pretty good and weird at the same time. So I don't know what to call it. I wish I could come up with a more inventive name than the orange chicken pizza.
Maybe the stupid mad pizza?
Hey Arnold, stop being a jerk to me. I have feelings. Oh, this is where I'm gonna ask a question. Chemistry or biology? Now this is gonna be a hard one. My undergraduate was in biochemistry. So basically, if chemistry is your mage class and biology is your warrior class, I was the druid class. I was the hybrid between the two. So it's hard for me to choose, apparently, because of my background. I wish I could say biochemistry, but that's just hard because they're both really interesting. I know biology, for the most part, is a lot more easily relatable. And, you know, obviously when you go to the kind of macrobiology and you start talking about, like, social animal units, like that, versus, like, internal workings, and that gets kind of more biochem when you start getting more into that, amalgamation. But chemistry, I think, is pretty neat because chemistry explains a lot of different things. When you kind of understand the molecules themselves, you get to kind of understand the interactions and the changes that could happen with those interactions. And especially when you get to electrochemistry and stuff like that, there's some cool shit out there. And I'm not trying to say this stuff to sound like, yes, which science, No, it's, but when you could get, like, even just, like, a basic little thing going on, and even just the idea of baking soda vinegar. If you want to go to, like, that old classic volcano experiment, just knowing why that even does what it does, and why those two things react the way they do, you know, kind of broadens some of the cool little things you could do, you know, like, you could do Mr. Wizard cool stuff with the knowledge of chemistry, but then the idea of, it's hard for me to choose. It's really hard for me to choose. Aspie says, you're hilarious, man, so glad to be following you. Well, thank you so much for the compliment, Jesus. I'm so glad to have you part of the Red Barn Army. You seem a really awesome person, I'm pretty sure. Like, I said it before, and I said it again. Not that this is. I always think it's better. I love the quality of. I prefer quality over quantity, and you guys are the best, bar none. And thank you, Rothar and Infate's Hand, for hosting this stream on your awesome channels, letting people who probably don't want to watch me right now watch me and be like, oh my god, we were watching some classy stuff, and now we're watching some really pale guy yelling at us in a corner and some random Arnold voice on the side playing this old game. But welcome, by the way, and thank you guys for the host. Check them out, for the love of God. I'm missing a lot of the stream. Yummy, that sounds amazing. You should have garnished that with black and white sesame seeds. We should. Next time we're going to add black and white sesame seeds. That sounds amazing. Aspie says, I'm going to have to pause. Oh, thank you for the host too, Mr. So Far Gone, 516. He's amazing. Check him out. I want to pause because I really want to read. I need to read, okay? I want to talk with you guys. Made a Big Mac pizza. Ground beef, onions, pickles, cheddar cheese. Thousand Island dressing. What? Jesus Christ, Aspie. You got to open. I don't know if you're part of a restaurant, but you need to open up a pizza restaurant because this sounds amazing. Garnished with sesame seeds and shredded lettuce. Damn. That sounds fucking good. That sounds really good. Big Mac pizza. Ooh, I have to take heed about the sesame seeds next time we do that. But I think that Big Mac pizza sounds amaze balls. I almost feel like there needs to be a stream. Making pizza stream. I'll just try to put my, like, not high quality laptop camera on me trying to make pizza and be like, eat the pizza. Just almost like the Deadpool trailer where he's Bob Ross and stuff. Like, you put a little bit of Soylent Green on there, and that'd be pretty tasty. We should make a breakfast pizza. Oh my god. You know what? This is gonna sound a little crazy, but apparently there's a restaurant in New York. I saw a video on this where they make cereal pizza. They put different types of cereal on a crust and like put it with like I don't know if it's marshmallows. I don't know if it's like a Rice Krispie treat, but they put something to put the cereal together. I don't know if it's like ground like cream milk or something like that. And it's literally like a weird cereal pizza, obviously. And they do it like Fruit Loops and like I think Cheerios, and they do like different things, and it looks so good. It sounds so weird, but I'm gonna be frank. It combines my two favorite things, which is cereal and pizza. So I definitely need to try that out if I ever go when I go back to New York. New York. Sorry, I just forgot if I'm doing a really bad New York accent. That's my New York accent right now. But that's man, breakfast pizza. Put eggs, cheese, chorizo, or sausage, a little bit of onion. Dang, that sounds so good. I need it. That sounds really good. That sounds like a great idea, because really you can't do much wrong with cheese or eggs or even pizza crust for that matter. Like, they're, I don't know. Oh crap. I guess I should focus non-die in this game. I guess the point of this game is not to die, and we don't want to die. Yeah, I work in a local supermarket. We come up with a bunch of crazy piece of shit in the kitchen. I like that. Muffaletta pizza is good too. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Just pre-cook your dough, spread muffaletta mix, and chili powder spread and cheese. Damn, quite the sensation in your mouth. Good lord, it sounds like you need to make a video series off of making this crazy piece of stuff. You should call this series Crazy Piece of Shit in the Kitchen. I just came up with your video series, by the way, SB. Just, you don't have to worry. You could trademark that yourself. I only want like you to mention me 2 times. But you come up with that video series, and then you just come up, you just show these amazing pieces. Boom, done, baller. Last I heard, worse. Chorizo, yes. That's right, Zach Swagger. Zach Swagger. We're going to the Donut Ghost House, which, as a little kid, I didn't understand why these levels were called Donut. Yeah, I understand much later they talk about the shape of, like, I guess the pillars, the blocks. I always thought of the food donut, which is delicious as hell. And that's right, Will Smith. And so I thought, okay, Donut Ghost House, where's the donut ghost? Yums. I got no camera for that. I do have my iPad, but I'd rather do the video production from a laptop. True that. I don't really have the best camcorder available. That's on my laptop right now. So if you see some YouTube videos, you might get a mix of quality for my videos. For the most part, it's my streams, to be honest. But, Aspie, I gotta crash soon. I'm working at 7. Ugh. Aw. Hey, you know what? I appreciate the fact that you join regardless. I hope that you have a good night's sleep, first off. Sleep is very important. I love sleep. Sleep is the best. And I hope work goes well. You know, it sounds like you make the most ridiculously delicious pizzas. I definitely would like to try out those pieces. They sound delicious as all I get out. And I hope that you have a good day at work regardless. I know it's easier said than done because, you know, usually work for the most part is like, work. You know, even if you like your job, sometimes it's just idea of work sometimes, like, work. But I hope it goes really well and you have a good day. And I hope you have a good night's sleep. Oh crap, I forgot this is the Donut Ghost House. They call it donut because the shape of the platforms. The platforms you go on in this game that fall if you're on them for a while, they call those the donuts. Not the yum tasty Simpson donut, like, donut, not like that donut. There's this place, I don't know if you have it by you, called Duck Donuts. And it's almost like the Chipotle donuts. You come in and you order what type of dough you want, what type of toppings, what type of additives, all the stuff. You tell them what you want to donut. You got bacon or whatever you want on the donut, and they make it there to how you want it. You can, even do a dozen, and you customize the donut with whatever drizzle, whatever you want, and they make it fresh right there. It's not like, I love Krispy Kreme, don't get me wrong, but it's not like pre-made. You just say, I want that donut right there, please. They make it right there to your specifications, and it's called Duck Donuts. It's kind of like a small thing. They just kind of spread up here, but they're my type of donut ghosts, for sure. If you want to try an awesome side dish, try loaded hash browns. Diced hash browns mixed with Alfredo sauce, bacon, and green onions. Shit. Good lord. Aspie, you're a very welcome part of the Red Button Army. You get to tell me about all the delicious stuff I should be making right now. I like it. Okay, pizza, and Ninja Turtles, when I'm back in Arizona visiting family, and actually have my Super Nintendo, my real Super Nintendo, with the Turtles in time. When I play that, I'm gonna try my best to have pizza. Hopefully crazy pizza, if not at least some type of pizza that's acceptable. Mr. Fucking loves Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is great. My favorite donut from Dunkin' Donuts, they kind of remind me of my childhood, because when I remember when I was growing up and we used to go to churches like that. Now I sound like some kind of person.
When I used to go to church.
We used to go to Dunkin' Donuts a lot, and the donut I used to love and dig is peace, love, maple leaves and flowers. Good night. Well, good night, Aspie. Thank you so much for joining the Red Button Army, and much love to our big brother up north, Canada. Thank you for joining. You're our first Canadian Red Button Army member that I know of, so. That's good. We're spreading a bit, so I like that. Well, more than that, I like you as a person. So thank you for joining tonight, and have a good night. Papa John's pizza confirmed. Oh yeah, I have to have the Red Button pizza if I'm going to eat any pizza, because I'm sponsored by them. And I have to have them with the jabronis on the side. If you smell what the Rock is cooking jabronis. Let's see. Dunkin' Donuts, though. What I was about to say about Dunkin' Donuts. Sorry, I keep bouncing around. Let's see if I get this. My favorite donut from Dunkin' Donuts is the strawberry frosted donut. I like that a lot. I know it seems basic, but that's my favorite. What is your favorite Dunkin' Donut? See, I'm trying to slow down my talk because I feel like I'm... God damn it! Not at you, at this game. God! So you have to get it. You don't know what order this is in. You have to predict what the order is, but if you get it right, you get a 1-up. Oh my god, I did it. I got one! Oh shit, my time's almost out. I'm taking too much time thinking about... I got 2 in a row! Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I made it. Now I can go home and sleep. I mean, I'm already home, but I don't care.
Sit down, Jimmy, sit down!
Ah, Arnold. So forceful. Mario music is amazing, and Mario Odyssey still has really good music too. I love the fact that he still come up with good theme songs, man. I actually played Mario Odyssey the other day because that game is addictive. I should finish Destiny 2. Actually, I should finish a lot of games, which is why this Saturday I'm so excited to start that new stream series, the Saturday Night Backlog. I know I'm plugging away at that to all of our people watching this on YouTube or through Twitch. Actually, I have to mention this. For some reason, my Twitch channel does not allow me to export my most recent videos to YouTube, and I don't know why. Because it still shows I'm connected to my YouTube through my account settings, and my YouTube account is still around, so I don't know what's going on. I hope that fixes itself because I have some streams I want to put on my YouTube channel, and I do want to put these streams on YouTube. So hopefully, if I am pitching this for YouTube right now, that it will go on YouTube. besides the point, though, I was about to say something, and I done messed up. Oh yeah, I'm so excited because this Saturday I'm gonna start my Saturday Night Backlog, where my focus is to get much farther, if not even beat the game, or at least get farther along. Because I think you guys could, I think a lot of people could agree, or at least a few people could at least agree with me, is there's a backlog. You get a backlog of games, and for whatever reason, some games you end up not beating, or you get close to beating, and for some reason you get sidelined with something else. And that's me to the T. And there's a lot of games I have to beat. I'm really close to beating Resident Evil 7, apparently. That's what someone told me, so that's one right there. Horizon, I'm on like the last mission. And that's the game I chose to play this Saturday, so maybe I'll actually beat it this Saturday, which would be awesome to do the first Saturday Night Backlog and actually beat a game, or hopefully just get really close. But that's coming up this Saturday. And other games include Last Guardian, Destiny 2. You know, there's more. It's just gonna come to me. But there's a lot of games in my backlog, so I'm hoping to actually force myself to play good games regardless, but to actually play these games and hopefully beat them, you know? So like Deus Ex, that's another one. So I hopefully, you know, no problems with that. Mr. Overgone, he did answer my question. He said, that's tough, but it's a tie with Boston Cream and French Cruller. I'm probably mispronounced that really badly. Boston Cream sounds pretty... They both sound really good. You can't beat on donuts, man. I mean, that's the one... Oh, God. I done messed that up. I'm sorry, Squidward. Oh, I do have a little SpongeBob right there. Just a little bit. But, oh, yeah. Donuts, though, are just too good, man. I'm so tempted now to go to Dunkin' Donuts tomorrow morning before class and just get donuts. I did that one time because the class I have tomorrow, it's an ethics class. It's actually not a bad class for the most part. You have groups and you discuss you have like topic matters and stuff like that, and it kind of makes you want to, you know, see other people's perspectives, and you kind of give your own perspective on certain issues. It's kind of the gist of the class. And one of the things is I got a really cool group, and one time I brought in donuts. I just brought in donuts. I went to Duck Donuts and got a dozen and treated my group to it. Because, you know, sometimes, I don't know, when you really think about it, I'm not trying to sound like I'm some amazing person because I got people donuts or some bullshit. I'm not trying to come off like that. But sometimes I just think it's nice to do something nice, you know, once in a while, and do something different. Because when you really think about it, you know, especially for your class, it always seems like the same thing over again. And wouldn't it be awesome just to go into class and just have fucking donuts? You know what I mean? Something like that. I don't say minimal, it's still awesome, but something like that just changes up the scheme of a class, you know, and I don't know. That's me going on my really random rant right there. Mario World! Donuts are amazing. I agree, Mr. Silvergon. Man, Yoshi. Actually, this is Mario World. This is the first game that has Yoshi in it, which is awesome. Oh! That reminds me. I don't know if I'm going to spoil this, but in Mario Odyssey, I did get on top of the castle, and Yoshi is there, and you could take him over and become Yoshi. Spoilers! Ha! I should have said that before. So if you're watching YouTube, I do apologize. So please like, share, and subscribe.
You're probably like, no! You down! Mutan's castle. Yeah.
I try to do a Sylvester Stallone, but I can't do it as good as Ivan. Ivan knows how to do a Sylvester Stallone. I only know how to do a Tester Stallone. Spoilers. I just want to let you know that because I know you wanted me to get on top of the castle. And we saw Mario did not get married. More spoilers. But apparently there's another ending to the game. So I've been playing it, trying to get more moons. And there's a lot more to get from the game, really. It's a good game. I mean, why is that a surprise? Like, we're talking, like, this game is 26 years old, and there's obviously Mario games before this, so Mario dates back, like, over 30 years. See, Mario's older than I am, which is pretty damn old. And really, there's not really a bad Mario game. The worst case scenario is a alright Mario game, and that's very few and far between. For the most part, you got great, you got really great, really amazing Mario games, and Mario Odyssey is definitely in that. Definitely one of my faves. But, you know, like look at this. Like Mario World. This is the first game we've seen Yoshi. This game is the first show that's 16-bit power with the audio, with the visuals. You have the secret branching paths. You got a larger narrative. You got weird little, like, I don't say 3D, but pseudo 3D effects when you go against Bowser, where they draw him in and draw him out. Use, like, I think it's called parallax or parallel universe. No, parallel, like, scroll, where they could scroll a 2D image and make it look like you're moving along. Or give that effect. I mean, there's a lot of really cool stuff in this game. Technically, gameplay-wise, music design, character design. This is the Koopa Kids brought up to stuff. It's definitely amazing when you really think about it. And I'm not gonna throw Sonic under the bus, but let's compare it to Sonic. And Sonic, for the most part, had some pretty good games, but he went through quite a dry spell for a bit too. And you know, unlike Mario, his record hasn't been that great, but he's been around. You know, a little less than Mario, but not throwing shade to Sonic. I love Sonic Mania, which is new Sonic, but Sonic's been on and off. Mario's been just fucking consistent. It's crazy. You think that sooner or later, and I'm not trying to jinx this, but you think sooner or later there'll be just one, Mario game. And really, that's not the case. They keep changing the formula too, like even with Mario 64, which after Mario World 2, which I also love Mario World 2. Yeah, that's right, Miyamoto. I'm talking good about your games. Oh, today's Miyamoto's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday! Happy 65th birthday, Miyamoto. He is the man that came up with this game, and Zelda, and Metroid, and not Animal Crossing, Pikmin, and Nintendogs. That's right. Happy birthday, Shigeru Miyamoto. I almost forgot about that. So, yeah, I'm also playing this game because it's his birthday. So, I almost forgot about that. And I probably butcher his name. I don't speak that fluent of Japanese. I don't know if you could tell. Hi, konnichiwa. Ichiban da. Doshita kamero. Nande? That's my Japanese right there. It's all anime taught. Japanese. Thor. You're gonna meet the big green guy. And because you're sponsored, oh yeah, of course. You read right through me. I'm totally sponsored. I don't give a rat. Microsoft and Sony sucks. I don't play Microsoft and Sony. I only play Nintendo, as you can tell. So I'm totally sponsored by Nintendo. X gonna give it to you. Nah. Technically, tomorrow, it's still tentative, but I'm really hoping to play Battlefront 2 for the first time as a stream. So hopefully me and Katie, or at least me, will do that tomorrow because there's co-op mode for a stream. I'm assuming that if I do a stream, it's going to be at 10 p.m. or maybe 11 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. specific time. So please check out around there if you're interested. But that's I'll play on the Xbox One X, and then Saturday for the first Saturday night backlog where I play Horizon. That's on the Sony system. So this week I'm actually very even between 3 companies. So I didn't plan out to be that way, but it worked out in that favor. So haha. Oh god, come on. Oh come on. Oh wait, I got it. I thought I done messed up. The Fire Flower is a classic power-up. Yeah, Nintendo. But I like Nintendo. I only wish Nintendo changed their freaking YouTube policies. They want to monetize any Let's Play videos that you do, make you part of your creators club, or whitelist you. I don't know. Nintendo's a little behind with some things, and then some things they're not behind, and it's just confusing. It's one of those things that you kind of wish you could be CEO of Nintendo for a day and magically institute all the things you want. One of them being that for them to be more chill with that, like the other two companies, and you know, a few other things I would change too. For the most part, though, Nintendo is kind of killing it with the Switch. They came out with 2 of the Game of the Year contenders, are both from Nintendo, Zelda and Mario Odyssey. And you talk about Splatoon and Mario Kart, even though it's a remake, Mario Kart 8. And Mario Rabbids. There's been a lot of solid games for the Switch, for sure. And which is weird for a system that I poo-pooed the idea of the Switch when I first heard it. I was like, okay, Nintendo, because I was kind of burnt on the Wii U. I don't absolutely hate the Wii U, but I was kind of burnt on it a little bit. You know, kind of sad, a little disappointed with it sometimes. I didn't hate it, but you know, it definitely could have done better for sure. But that happens, you know, you get systems like that sometimes, you know, they need to work it out. But the Switch is definitely back to form. And they're getting like Rockstar game, you know, it's an older game. They're getting Wolfenstein 2, they got Doom on there, surprisingly. And I mean, the big thing, of course, is man, I'm sorry, I'm a little tired, so my brain's not clicking as fast as it should. I do apologize. But they are killing it in a way, and it's kind of weird. Nintendo either does really poorly or does really excellently. There's really no middle ground with Nintendo sometimes. They are either like on the fucking fire, or everyone's articles are like, Nintendo sales are much lower than half of this other company's sales, you know? It's weird. I heard 12-hour Star Wars stream. Well, I mean, if I did a stream where I had to play till the point I got Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker, it would be 10 hours, or it would have been 40 hours at one point until EA finally changed the frickin' loot box system and made it 10 hours instead of 40 hours. But that'd still be a pretty long stream. I think I would love the game a lot, but I don't know if I would love it for a 12-hour stream just yet. But I definitely, I think I said this before, but I definitely want to do a marathon stream. And I think, you know, with school winding down, it's not done yet, but with school winding down, I think that opportunity is coming up. So outside of playing Mario, outside of playing Turtles in Time with Pizza at the end of December, maybe sometime next month or early January, I would want to do another marathon, and I want to, of course, do it for a good cause. So I'm probably going to do it for either Extra Life for the local children's hospital or St. Jude's. I'm going to look into both, or I'm also going to look into other charities as well. But I definitely want to, if I'm going to do a marathon, I want to raise awareness, is kind of one of my weird things about marathons for the most part. Like, even my date with the game was for Extra Life. So I want to have that in line. And I think another thing I want to do is for the next marathon is I am debating either playing multiple games or not. So the theory, of course, behind multiple games is the fact that it's not as easy for you to get through a lull from playing a single game. So you play multiple games, it almost kind of like keeps your interest vibing at all times. But of course, the multiple game idea is, do you dedicate enough time to each game? And also, what's the theme of the games? You know, of course, there's marathons, cool stuff like that. But I am kind of gelling with the single game idea for the next marathon, and I think I mentioned this before, but I feel like, and this could change, so please don't hold it against me if it does, but I'm feeling marathon playing Super Mario RPG. Either that or Knights of the Republic. Knights of the Republic would be a very long stream if I try to beat that, so that might be more of like, let's play through half of it as a marathon, which is quite a bit of hours. But I think Mario RPG, I'm going to double check myself, but I feel like I want to marathon play the majority, if not all, of that game, and I think that would be a really cool marathon to do, because I only kind of showed the game like little bits fit here and there, like for the Mario Marathon, which is a marathon in itself. But Super Mario RPG is one of my favorite games, and I think that would be really cool to marathon play that game. If you like that idea, it sounds like you like that idea with that face. I hope so. But that is basically what I've been thinking about for the next marathon, and I'm assuming it's going to be next month or January when I do it, probably a weekend. Because I think, I don't know, I really love that game. And the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, man, I would love to really play that game and dedicate more time to it. Because the last few times I played that game was for Mario Marathon, and I don't think I ever did a Throwback Thursday of it. And, I mean, those were fun to play for an hour or two, but I really think the game gets going when you get a few hours in. That's why I think a marathon might benefit playing that game more, because I think that game has a lot of cool moments that happen throughout the whole game. And it's hilarious, it has a good character, and I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a fun one to do. Plus it's turn-based, so sometimes it's easier just to pause during a turn-based battle to talk and re-chat too. A little inside ball game. But I think that'd be really freaking cool. Let me know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. For sure. I'm up for suggestions too. I know I say that a lot, and some of the games you sometimes are suggested I don't have, unfortunately, but if there is something like Hong Kong 97, maybe I'll get my hands on that. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a Throwback Thursday Throwdown. It'll be more like I Cry Throwback Thursday Throwdown. But I'm always open to suggestions. Is the long about way of me saying that. So sorry, it's a little late. It's been a long day. Oh shit. Let's see if I can get up on this thing. Get up on it! Get up on it! Get up on it, Mario! Get up on it, Mario! Get up on it! Okay. Whee! I love it. Alright. That's all I wanted, man. So there you go. Boom. Now I just have to pick a date and pick a cause. And we'll be good to go. Oh shit. Oh god. I'll just figure out if I can have those like little donation counters on the screen. $5 donation the whole time. Like, oh yes. Oh fuck. Okay, is it this one? I knew it's one of those though. See, I kept trying. You have to keep trying. Because then you hit this. Boom. The ghost house are all about discovering a secret to get out, or else you just keep going in circles and circles. And they keep twirling to freedom. Where's that Super Toe controller? I do love the fact that Super Toe Classic has legit Super Toe controls. They feel just like the real thing. Oh shit. I dropped this on my laptop. You're wondering what went on. It's fine. The controller's fine, but my laptop is fine too. Alright, we're gonna go to the Vanilla Dome tray. This game, I think, me and Brian actually played through this game in a matter of like 2.5 hours. Shoot. I broke it. I did. I broke my heart. Whee! I like when he slides on his butt. Makes me wish I could slide my butt without it hurting from the friction pains. Alright, these guys. Oh, fuck these guys. I always imagine Mario's farting at when he does that. When he ducks down like that. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry.
You came to watch this. Remember, you chose to watch this, loser.
Arnold!
I love you, dude.
Love you too, but you're being a jerk right now.
So, you heard about Italians and how they like to cross the street?
Yeah, Ray?
They like to get to the other side of the pizza.
I don't know why I let you spoke a joke right now, Ray.
'Cause I'm funny.
No, you're not funny! You're not funny!
Who said you were funny?
Oh!
He got you good that time.
Hold on a second.
What? What are you doing?
Damn! Ow! That's what you get, Ray. You get a realistic punch to the face. Alright, let me get that Yoshi coin. Never quite understood what the Yoshi coins are for. I probably really feel dumb in admitting that. They're for something important. Funny looking. Oh, ah! Dang, I had to slap myself there. So let's all do the Millhouse. One of my favorite moments, I'm gonna go off topic and talk about The Simpsons. One of my favorite moments of The Simpsons with Millhouse, that guy down there, for all those that don't know The Simpsons or Millhouse, which if that's the case, why are you watching me? You should go freaking figure out a way to watch The Simpsons right now. Buy season like 4 or 5, and you'll thank me later. Or 6 or 7, but basically I'd say start off with 5. Yeah, season 5. I'll start with season 5. But one of my favorite moments of The Simpsons was a Christmas episode where Bart wanted to get a video game and he ended up stealing this video game. And it's basically the video game is Mortal Kombat. And Millhouse, of all people, had the game and Bart was trying to play the game. And Millhouse was basically like, oh, there's no 2-player mode in there. You know, obviously there was. But one of the moments was when Millhouse, I think it was before Bart came, he's like, yeah, he just got the high score. And you know, it's like the screen flashes, I only entered my name. Thrill House, and he said Thrill House, and then it shows the screen what characters appeared on it, and what you get is you get this Thrill Ho. I don't know, it's obviously better on the show than how I'm setting it up, but that's one of my favorite Millhouse moments. Millhouse. Thrill House, yes, you know what I was talking about. It's just that whole setup, how he said it, but the screen, it's just like, I don't know, it worked out. The Simpsons is comedic genius. Like, God, that show's so good. I haven't seen The Simpsons for a while though. I think that's why I'm so sentimental. Not sentimental. Yeah, kind of sentimental right now. Is like, I have a lot of seasons of Simpsons, but I left them back in Arizona. So one of the things I actually told Katie, this was actually, I don't know if it was earlier today or yesterday. I'm not making this up. I actually just, for some reason, was thinking about The Simpsons. I was thinking about, like, A Star is Burns, the episode where, like, the critic crossover. One of my favorite Simpson episodes, by the way. And I pretty much told her, like, you know what? When I get back to Arizona next month, I am totally going to have to watch some Simpson episodes on my disc. Because it's fucking great. It's so good. I don't know how the new Simpsons are. I've been out of the new episodes for a while. Like, it kind of lost me a little bit. I mean, I saw the Simpsons movie, of course, and I loved the movie. I thought the movie did a good job. Surprisingly. But, yeah, I haven't watched the new Simpsons for a while, but definitely missed the Simpsons. It's strangely feeling forlorn for the Simpsons. Newer episodes are hit and miss. That's true. And it's kind of hard. Like, could you blame The Simpsons? Because they've been on for a very long time. They've been on probably as long as this game, since this game came out. Probably 20-something years. Probably about the same length of time. And X number of episodes. Like, and then, of course, the family doesn't age. They do a lot of interesting things with their episodes, like go to the future and things like that. Don't get me wrong, but it's only so far you could go before it's just hard. I mean, I have to give them credit. It is hard to come with new episodes. South Park kind of done it well because they try to keep as topical as possible at all times. South Park is kind of a weird anomaly for the most part, where their new episodes are almost always hits, and that's personal opinion, of course, with that, but I feel that way. Simpsons, it's like, I don't know if I could hate them for having hit and miss at this point, because they've been on for so long. There's so many, there's hundreds of episodes, and there's a lot of solid episodes. I will be sad the day that they stop The Simpsons, because it is going to happen. You know, we obviously don't think it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. But at the same time, I feel like they're kind of over. Oh man, I'm gonna hate to say this. I think they're overdue for it because they've been around to their extent. And I hate saying that because as much as I want to say I want to watch The Simpsons right now, that does not mean anything against The Simpsons or all the episodes that we currently have. It's just, it's kind of like it's running its course, you know? And it makes me sad to admit that because I grew up on the fucking Simpsons. I still love The Simpsons. I probably should catch up with the newer episodes of Simpsons to appreciate them more. But that's kind of my personal feeling. And this is obviously coming from a place of love. Not a place of disregard for the subject matter or anything like that. I hope that that could be imparted on about my feelings for The Simpsons. Because The Simpsons... I'm going to sound crazy to say this, but I feel like The Simpsons have been very influential in my life. And I think, like, especially when I was a younger kid watching them, I feel like a lot of my humor, a lot of my jokes, or my stylings came from The Simpsons, or inspired by The Simpsons, you know? And so for me, like with Big Bang,
These, on a closer inspection, these are loafers.
even though that's supposed to be Arnold, but I mean, you know, in all honesty, like, I really have high respect for The Simpsons. And Mr. Vaughn seems to agree, says, hey, they overstayed their welcome. And that's true. It's just a sad reality. It's the nature of the beast. There's only so many episodes you get before you run stale. The same thing goes for, like, great shows like Breaking Bad, which Breaking Bad did not run stale because it ended off soon enough. But I'm just trying to throw that out where, like, any show you pick that you really like, it's going to become harder and harder once it passes the triple digits to stay fresh. And that's just kind of the facts. It's just kind of the facts of life. It's the unfortunate facts of life. Unless your show is like a weird variety show where every episode's a completely new set of characters and circumstances and subject matter. But if you have the same characters and you have the same genre, you know, in the setting you're trying to maintain, it's unavoidable almost, that fatigue that occurs. And it gets harder to come up with fresh ideas. You know what I mean? For them to come up with the amount of fresh ideas they have this far is an accomplishment in itself. But again, like Mr. Vergon said, it's like they overstayed their welcome, and that's just true. It stinks to say that, but that's just the facts. And this is a takeaway from what we have. Hell, I can watch season 7 of The Simpsons and watch Maggie axe, you know, oh, I might have got the wrong season number, but, you know, watch the Treehouse of Horror where Maggie axes groundkeeper Willie and say this has been indeed a disturbing universe. And I would love that episode still to this day when it came out. So it doesn't take away from what we got from The Simpsons. There's a lot of fucking good episodes out there you could revisit and still have a fucking good time. I just feel like now it's time for them to go. The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead, I do love The Walking Dead. I make it a ritual. Every Sunday you go to my friend Ryan's house and watch Walking Dead together. That's been a thing. And they do a rotating cast of characters, and that's how they keep it fresh. But I noticed recently they haven't really killed off a lot of people for a while. Unless they're going to kill off Rick or something. I feel like they need to kill off someone major to really get a shot in the arm to occur in that show. But I feel like... And Negan's great, but I feel like that show could also run the same issue too, you know? Because the zombie threat is something we've seen consistently. And I know that the show is not really about the zombies as much as about the people and dealing with the human threat more so or less than the zombie threat. So that's why like new characters like Negan, like going for the governor to like down to now Negan or something like that, you're getting introduced to or Terminal or something like that. You're getting introduced to really cool stuff. But I can see that show could get stale too if it doesn't play. If it plays to rely, I don't know, the show needs to like mix it up sometimes, probably, you know. I'm looking for next week's episode though, by the way, because we're gonna see my man Negan. I'm not like I endorse Negan's behavior, but I like the character a lot. I think he's pretty intimidating of a character. Spoilers when he bats Glenn. Craziness. Oh crap, the yawn beast is coming back. Oh shit. Okay, Mario's gonna drown. Okay, Mario! Alright. Jesus tits. He's throwing PlayStation symbols at me. No wonder I'm gonna die. It's Sony. The Magic Koopa is Sony. He's throwing, look at that. He's throwing PlayStation symbols my way. That ain't cool. Oh god. Jesus Christ, dude. Get out of here. Oh, fuck. I done fudge up there. You endorse it. Yeah, I do. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're talking about Negan. Took me a moment there. Thought you were talking about me endorsing the Magic Koopa. I'm like, yes? I endorse him? Okay, seriously, dude? Throw the PlayStation symbols my way so I can just... There. Oh, God. Take a shit. Oh, that was close. That was... Oh, God. Okay. This guy's lethal if you don't... This guy's lethal if you don't pay good attention, man. Alright, this time I'm not going to mess up that door. My brain is not working today, apparently, because it did not comprehend the fact that there's coins on the sides that would become solid platforms when I hit the P block. So, let's see if I could. Did I just fucking do it again? I guess I just get so antsy to just jump on the pound thing. I just was just talking about that too. My god, people are going to watch this think I'm the dumbest person in the world. They're like, this guy is in a science lab? Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, Jimmy, you're so stupid. What are you? What the? You endorse Negan's behavior next? Ah.
God damn, I messed up. Yeah. I deserve that lol. That lol. God damn it. Ooh, this game does crank up the difficulty. It's not as hard as Cuphead by any stretch of imagination, but it does crank up the difficulty the further along you get. It's a very appropriate difficulty ramp, I think. I feel it's good. It starts off basic enough, and then it amps it up, I think, slowly but surely, to the point where you feel like a complete badass at the end. And then even at the end point, it's not the worst, most difficult platform you're ever going to play in your life. It's not Super Meat Boy or anything like that. But it definitely is rewarding by far. They just kind of got it. Nintendo just, oh, you fucking asshole. Now how'd I get up there? God damn it. He fucked me up. This time I was prepared not to hit the POW block until I get those coins. You piece of... Get the fuck out of here. God! Star Worlds. That's right. Well, fortunately, please don't hate me, but I'm probably gonna end the stream in just a few minutes because it's early class tomorrow. But maybe I'll finish the game another time soon for a backlog. Please don't hate me for that. I hate saying that sometimes. I always hate calling the stream off. That is one of the hardest things to do, by far. But at the same time, I do know what would happen if I don't. So it is midweek. But tomorrow is a Friday. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do the Battlefront 2 stream. So if I do that, that stream could carry on a little later. Than this, for sure. God, that guy's so random. I hate it. Aw, thanks, Mr. Silver. On! I like how when I said gone from Mr. Silver Gone, I was gone in the game. You get it? Get how that work? They work together. Well, I can never hate you too, buddy. Oh god. You can tell my face I'm tired. It's a good tired. I mean, It's just been it's been a busy day. It's actually been a busy week. How are classes going for you? Oh god, this guy. Shit, he made it worse. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, you piece of asshole motherfucking Magic Koopa. I hate you. Oh. Good lord. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Nope. Asshole. You. Oh. Magic Koopa is an asshole. You. Your pre-nerves with your bio class? Is it just because homework and stuff been kind of intense for it? I'm pretty sure you kick its butt. That's true. You know, I mean, I'm assuming that this class probably would have a final coming up. Usually that probably would give you a push you need to get up to a B for sure. But yeah, that kind of position size kind of stinks too, and I've been in that kind of thing too. But you come out a stud. Oh god. Oh you piece of asshole. All right, this time I'm not gonna hit the P thing until I get the coins on the side. There. I did it. I did it. I just did it. I'm just nervous with classes too. I don't even know what my grades are in half my classes. I could be failing all these classes and not know about it. That's the last you heard about me in grad school. How do I get across? There you go. Ooh, man. Jesus Christ. I send good vibes your way, Mr. Swargon. The best of vibes. Oh God! For the most part, they are. There's this one class I think is really fun. It's called 3D biomodeling, and so basically, we actually 3D print in the class. Actually, I'm going to show off something I 3D printed, and we actually do 3D modeling. So I model quite a bit, learned a lot of the art and a lot of the techniques and materials. And then we're getting into like photogrammetry, where you can take pictures of an object and create 3D models out of it. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of like a science art class, and I'm one of the first people to take the class. It's really cool. So, you know, for the most part, I'm in basically science-related classes. It's kind of the nature of the beast, unfortunately, when you get into the grad school, is they really funnel you on the topic that you decide to pursue. You know, whereas undergraduate, you have a little more flexibility. With, you know, you could do, like, for me, I did an art of dying class, which sounds morbid, was actually a cool class. And then I had this other class. You know, I had some science courses because of my undergraduate, but, you know, you had a lot of freedom, per se. You don't have as much freedom at grad school. Not a lot. You know, everything's pretty much science related for the most part. But yeah, 3D print. Let me show you that. You know what? Why not? Let me, I'm still here, everybody. I'm still here. I'm trying to find my 3D print. And oh my god. Salem! 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 Yay! Yay! Hey, don't do that, buddy. Alright. This is my 3D print. It is a Nintendo controller, which is pretty awesome. Alrighty. Hold on one second, guys. I just want to make sure everything's okay over here. Hey, baby. It's okay. It's okay, baby. You're fine. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Alright. Alright. Thank you. It's pretty dope. Alrighty, let's do this. It's pretty dope. Oh, there it is. I was like, where did I put that print? Yeah, that's one of the things we're looking into is you could take, we got MRI and CT scans and they could compile them together to make little body parts and like, for mandibles and stuff like that, they could do squishy materials and it's crazy what's going on there. And I think that's kind of what this class is because it's a new technology and it's kind of like the idea, it's just trying to get your head around the very notion of what 3D printing could be like, and it's more of a fun course. It's not like I print out any hearts and put them into people or anything like that. Nothing crazy like that per se. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but it's, you know, it definitely gets me into the more, like, just to design stuff, and, you know, it's definitely different than the other classes, and I do appreciate it for the most part, and the guy that teaches is really nice. The problem is, like, there's not a lot of grades for that class, and I don't even know what my grades are in the class right now. It's one of those things where it's like, it's a blissful ignorance, but at the same time, it's like, how do I know if I'm doing well in the class if I don't really know my grade at that point in time? Okay, I think I'm gonna try one more time, because it is kind of late, and if I don't make it, then I think that's it. We'll see if I could pass it right now. Oh, hey, Sedona. I thought I heard some meowing going on. Hey, buddy. You gonna be part of the stream now, too? Oh god, I messed up. Alright, let's go one more time. I didn't know I was that low on lives, either. Guess I've been losing lives left and right on this stage. I'm not trying to blame my tiredness, but I think I'm probably a little tired to focus 100% on this right now. It's like getting all that little movements down to a T. It's hard, but I definitely would not put this up here with Cuphead. Cuphead's like frustrating beyond belief. Cuphead's really fun though. Don't get me wrong, but man, Cuphead, you saw it play. During the whole stream, I think I beat one more boss. That was it. So you could literally have a stream an hour or so of you just like not even beating a boss or something like that, and it's kind of embarrassing but true. And there's probably people that are amazing at that game, bar none. But yeah, you saw that stream. You saw what happened. You know. That's how I felt last night playing Donkey Country. I had maybe 45 hours, wasted about 20 to 25 in one level. Donkey Country is a great game, but yeah, I know what you mean. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this. It's one of those, like, one of these guys is fake, one of these guys is real, with a bouncing fireball. Alright, Lemmy, I'm gonna kick your ass and call it a night. There you go! Wow, look at that! Actually, I'd rather end the stream off on a success anyway, if I could choose it. Very rarely do I end a stream on a... Well, okay, maybe not rarely, but I try my best not to end off on a failure. If I could resist it. Thank you! You're not even out of the egg yet and you could talk. Man, they grow up fast. Good game. Thank you, Mr. Silvergon. Mario has triumphed over Lemmy Koopa of Castle Number 3. I guess his name's Castle Number 3, y'all. Castle Number 3? 3P? Mario's quest is starting to get much more difficult. Have you found the red and green switch yet? Nope, but I found the Red Button Jam Fest, motherfuckers! Woo! Go to twitch.tv/Red Button Jam Fest and youtube.com/Red Button Jam Fest. Rarely get it. Alright. That's it. I'm calling it. That's the stream. We got some new cool homies. Thank you so much for Sorghum 516, Aspie, and all the lurkers and people that future watch this on YouTube. If you guys wonder what the hell to do with YouTube and stuff, you just go to this stuff. There's the plug right there. So thank you guys so much. Been a great stream as always. I had a great time. So may I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll play not an old game, but a newie. And you guys take care of yourselves. And love you guys. Take care. That's it. I'm out.